What is good, YouTube? We're back with another banger, as y'all can tell. Each just touchdown, and I low-key wasn't gonna react to some shit. I was low-key just gonna eat real quick and just get back to the reactions, because I have been slacking past couple of days. I've been bullshitting a little bit, so I've been trying to get back to it as I usually do. So I was gonna try to eat real quick and just say fuck it. But hear me out. But this video seems pretty interesting, and I low-key was gonna watch it while I was eating. And I pressed on it, and it's low-key a long ass video. So I was like, I've done eating reactions before. If they don't fuck with it, if y'all don't fuck with me eating in the background to the reaction, whatever the case is, hey man, don't watch the video. Honestly, don't watch the video. I'm not forcing y'all to watch the video if y'all ain't fucking with the reaction while I'm eating. For whatever reason, hey, I'm not forcing you to watch it. But with that being said, we got cops find missing teen's body in soldier's bedroom. Like I said, it seems like an interesting video. Seems like a pretty crazy one. Pretty crazy reaction. With that being said, let's get right into the video.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, boss, and yourself?
This is U.S. Marine veteran Eric Banks. Moments after this body cam footage, officers would find his horrifying secret stuffed inside his bedroom wall.
It might dim on you.
What's up? 95. Look in there and saw the boy laying there. I was hot to drug him out where he is now. What's up? 95. Look in there and saw the boy laying there. I was hot to drug him out where he is now. And did what I could.
Alright, are you good?
Eric, who is also an active officer for Baltimore PD, thinks he can use his experience to cover up his vile murder. What follows is amongst the most disturbing collections of criminal case files ever uploaded to YouTube.
Stop, I'm buckling. What do you do? My life away, though. I don't care. Stop, what do you do?
To YouTube.
Stop, I'm buckling. What do you do? My life away, though. I don't care. Stop, what do you do?
What the fuck?
Who is this person? Dad. And then he also told me that.
Bro, this is gonna be a crazy ass video. Did I just see the little kid, which I'm assuming is his son, just fucking draw out the fucking murder damn near on the whiteboard?
Who is this person? Dad. And then he also told me that Daddy made him and Tristan.
What do you do? My life away, though. I don't care. Stop, what do you do?
Who is this person?
Fucking weirdos, bro.
Dad. And then he also told me
doing this
that
shit in front of your
Daddy
son
made him and
too,
Tristan
like.
go in the bathroom and cover their eyes.
Strangle? Hell no.
Hey, it's Adam with Vanish.
Damn, we only been in the video for like a minute.
Alright, so what you've just seen right there is me using our laser strike system, which takes a little laser bullet like this inside of your gun and lets you train.
You should be hated, man. Nah, I'm just
On
joking
July
you
7th
too,
in Millersville, Maryland, two officers arrive at the home of Eric Banks Jr. after his wife reported that their 15-year-old son, Dason, was potentially missing. The report was relatively standard for them, but the reality awaiting them is more horrifying than they could have imagined.
Who called it?
Missing after his wife reported that their 15-year-old son,
say,
Dason, was potentially
I know he's
more
dumbass in the report,
horrifying
that
than they
shit.
could have
He's
imagined.
dumb, but I don't think he's that dumb.
Not mine. Just letting you know.
I was gonna say, he looked dumb. He did some stupid shit.
Officers
let's hope
report
he's not
hearing
that
loud
dumb, right?
bangs from the upstairs of the home. However, nobody comes to answer the door. After multiple minutes of waiting, an out-of-breath Eric finally greets the officers.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, boss, and yourself?
I'm doing good. At a Porter one. I'm out with him. What's going on today, man?
You're supposed to be serving peace protector order.
Supposed to be serving it on you or on...
Both of us.
Okay.
The judge just ordered us to stay away from each other.
Okay.
Sit down, buddy. Sit
Do
down.
you all have some sort of like court order agreement on custody or something?
My oldest, I know he ran out the back door somewhere. All his stuff out the back door.
He ran out?
What's going on, boss? I know you get
DJ.
I know you're getting tired of seeing us.
Where's DJ?
She called him and he went out the back door.
He's not here.
No. You want to come in?
Just let you know you're being audio.
Oh, hey, I know. I see I got the body cam.
Yeah.
She said he was like,
Do you have a phone?
huh? I took my phones back.
Okay.
Yeah. So all the phones are on my plan, separating everything.
You have no idea where you just let a 15-year-old walk out of your house with all his bags packed.
No, his bag's at the back door. I literally told him, wait for your mom to get here. The police supposed to come here to serve her a piece of protective order. The judge told her to call you guys before she comes to. I'm not trying to get in trouble.
I understand.
Eric and his wife Latrice had both individually filed a protective order against each other, making it illegal to speak to one another without a police escort. However, since Eric is not the biological father of Dason, Latrice had custodial rights to...
Oh, okay. We starting to know a little bit more. That wasn't your real son. Okay. Are these niggas your sons too? Is that why you? Okay. Now I'm starting to understand. Okay, there was some deeper shit. There was some deeper shit. I'm starting to peep now. So it wasn't his son. Cool, right? He did what he did. I'm not too sure. I don't want to say anything. I'm not too sure. They didn't say I'm not going to say. Feel me? Bro. That shit. Hey, be careful who the fuck y'all are bringing into y'all's house. On some real shit, though. You letting a crazy ass nigga play stepdad to your... I hope they're all not... I hope they're... I want to be beneficial towards her and say one of them is his kids. So that's the reason why he's living up in there. And that's the reason why he's doing whatever to disown. But... I don't know. Bro, be careful who you is letting in your house. Y'all just be getting some good dick and y'all just be thinking, oh, okay, hey, yeah, you can take care of my kids. Hey, you can be around my kids 24/7, da-da-da, this is that. Cause some dick, bitch, damn. Have some, on some real shit, like not even on some troll, funny, have some self-respect, real shit. Bro, over some dick. Your kids, feel me? You just having these motherfuckers, you just having them right every day, like a motherfucker like this. Telling you, bro, you could do better. I promise you. There's better out there. You just gotta find it.
That's why he was packing his belongings as he and Latrice were preparing to leave the residence. Dason's disappearance on the very day he and his mom were supposed to move out makes the situation even more unusual. So officers continue speaking with Eric, hoping to understand the family dynamic and gather any clues that might point to where Dason is. But what Eric says next only raises their suspicions even further.
So, she's supposed to call you to come meet you?
You have no idea where DJ is.
Honestly, bro, no.
With no phone or anything.
You can check the ADT. It shows when he ran out the door.
I believe you, but I mean,
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna do that.
Listen, man, it's a 15-year-old boy. Having a phone probably would have been, if he's walking out of the house, probably would have been a good idea to leave him with, and you can work out those kinks later.
But see, this is the thing.
This is getting messy, man.
Yeah, I tried to tell him. I said, sit here, wait for your mom to get here. I went upstairs. Before I can come downstairs, he's already going out the back door. So I guess she coordinated, because she's somewhere in the area, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
So she pretty much coordinated with him to come out there.
Okay. All right, hang tight.
All right.
Sitting beside Eric are his two sons, 5-year-old Evan Banks
and
3-year-old Tristan Banks.
Okay.
Officers didn't know it at the time, but these two would play a pivotal role in uncovering the horrifying scene that just happened inside their home.
EVE Online is a vast...
But for now, Officer Sutton goes back to his patrol vehicle to run a registration. He identifies the suspect as 34-year-old Eric Banks Jr., an officer for the Baltimore Police Department. He's been an active officer since 2018 and also carries 10 years of service in the United States Marine Corps. After speaking with neighbors of Eric, who provided minimal additional information, officers would confront Eric once again, this time sternly, to figure out what was going on. It's here that Eric would explain his alibi, one he had come up with just minutes ago.
Found out about the whole situation. His mom.
That's neither here nor there.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Me and him sat at the table. He cried to me yesterday. He said he don't want this separation. Like, he knows we separate before. He said he's tired of it. He's tired of feeling like he has to choose sides. He's 15. He's a teenager. He knows he don't want to be. He's like, I don't want to be in separate homes. That. And we said that to him. I said, DJ, it's nothing really we could do. I'm not going to change the way I love you, care for you. We had a whole deep heart-to-heart conversation. Today, we went to court. The judge awarded him, and I called him. I said, DJ, I guess your mom told the judge you wanted to go with her and you're going to Arizona. He's like, what? I was like, well, start packing your bags because you're going with Arizona with your mom. Unfortunately, I guess you're not coming back here. And that was just that. She called him. They had a conversation. I said, what did your mom say? She on the way to come pick you up. He said, yeah, but she's supposed to come here. I said, well, we're going to wait. Because before she come here and there's some type of altercation, there needs to be police here. They can escort her, grab her, whatever she needs to grab, and go about this peaceful. Next thing you know, I went upstairs. I come out.
So do you think did he leave here because he didn't want to go with his mom either?
That could be.
He could be like hiding out at a friend's house. I mean, yes,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think that probably is the best because if he told her he's somewhere he's
the
not.
text messages from her, I have food for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounded like he wanted to go be with his mom.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
All right. Just put the bags inside for now. And
okay.
We'll try to figure it out.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Officers would spend another 15 minutes canvassing the area in hopes of finding Dason, but would again come up clueless. So they decide to try calling Dason's mother, Latrice, but are unable to get a hold of her either. So in a desperate attempt to find a relevant...
Yo, man! Talk about it. Don't get me wrong. Don't be on my dick in the comments. Talk about some. Well, Gavin, she might be busy. How busy are you for your? You feel me? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all might not like the question, but it's realistic. It's a realistic question. How busy are you to answer a phone call, knowing that your son may be missing out somewhere? How busy? You feel me? It's a genuine question. How busy are you? And you telling me they're calling her, trying to get more information, and she ain't picking up the phone? She might be at work, Gavin. She did it. Man, alright. Hey, I'm just saying, me personally, my kid just ran out, my daughter just ran out, I'm at work. I can answer a phone call. I can answer a phone call. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know.
They decide to ask Eric if he'd voluntarily consent to a search inside the home, hoping Dason may be hiding inside. No one expected that this simple request would soon alter both their and Eric's lives forever.
I just want to make sure he's out of the house.
That's fine. I'll do it with you then, since we're here.
Hey, Buck, can I throw one so make sure he's not hiding? Yep. Yeah, so, they about to walk in. If he's about to walk in, he's got the house. All right. That's your room.
The one with the bunk bed right here?
Yeah. This is the kids' room. DJ! This is my room right here. Oh, yeah, he's told us he's not hiding.
In Officer Adams' report of the incident, he notes that at this point in their home search, Eric's demeanor had changed. He advised Eric to relax and let them freely search the home. They proceed to make their way to the third floor of the home, the floor which stores Eric's chilling secret. But before we get to that, if you want to start eating better this new year, HelloFresh may...
Yo, hold the fuck up. Am I tripping, bitch? Bro, what the fuck is that shit? Bro, tell me if I'm tripping. I don't think I'm tripping though, bro. Tell me if I'm tripping. I don't think I'm tripping though. This finna be a long ass video if this is the case. Alright, bitch. Hold up, nigga. I'm not cutting any of this shit out either. I'm not cutting any of this shit out either, cause it's some real life shit. What the fuck, yo? Bro, peep. What the yo? What the fuck is this shit? Yo. What the fuck is on the bottom of my burger, yo? Are we serious, my nigga? Bro, this hoe is finna be good as... Bro, I ain't ate all day, my nigga. This hoe is finna be good. Bro. Nigga, what the fuck? Hey, Burger King, y'all got 10 minutes to respond, bitch. Yo, this shit done fucked up my whole fucking... Oh my god, bro. Hello, fresh my ass, bitch. Fuck you. Damn it, bro. Hold up, bro. I'm gonna cut all this shit out, bro. This shit's going shit, bro. Bro, that shit. Nigga, so much for that shit, bro. Nigga got some good fucking fries, I guess. Shit. Alright. We're back in this hell. I got that settled out. Got my refund. Had to take a picture of the hell real quick. My bad though. I ain't like flight though. If it's too long, I'm gonna edit it out. If it's like a minute or 2 minutes, I ain't gonna edit it out. But I low key did take kind of a long time, so we gonna edit it out. I guess a nigga just eating fries. Fuck it.
Makes it easy with recipes that feel and taste delicious. DoorDash. They've got oats. You can eat GL pigeons at 100 Fresh is get 10 third box. Varies by plan.
Let's get into it.
Alright, Dennis. I'll see this up. Is this always down? No, this is where my safety does. Yeah. No, this is where my safety
motherfucker left it out or left it down, left it undone.
This is where my okay.
This motherfucker left it undone.
Yes, I do. You gotta like back up. Okay.
This motherfucker left it undone. What a dumbass.
It might dim on you. You get 2 batteries.
What's up? 95. Alright. What's up, bro? 95.
Inside the hole in Eric's bedroom lies Dason's deceased body, already cold to the touch. Eric forgot to fully close the hole before meeting with the officers. The gruesome discovery would leave the 2 officers in shock. They try to keep their composure while transporting Eric to a patrol vehicle.
What's up?
Bro.
Hey, Kim, right now. Alright, where are we starting at? I have one stuck now. Okay. DJ! DJ! What's up? What happened?
Let's go to the car, right?
Yeah, let's go to the car.
Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness
Talking about
clubs.
some, yeah, let's go to
$1
the
down,
car.
$15
Shut your
a
ass
month.
up,
Deal
nigga.
ends February
Talking about
27th.
some, yeah, let's go to the car. Shut your ass up. Stop
Are you
talking
struggling
to
in
me.
your calculus class?
Stop talking to me. Dead
Do you have a
ass.
hard
Stop
time
talking to
understanding
me.
your instructor?
Do you wish there was a niggas that kill kids, bro? Stop talking to me.
On the front. Alright, yes.
I'm try kill kids. Stop talking to me, bro.
Here, let me move one thing out of your way.
You gonna put this motherfucker in the front seat like he's special and shit?
Alright, just see for me. Alright.
And you gonna put this
While
motherfucker in the
Eric
back
is
seat,
being
in the front seat like he's special or
Officer
something?
Voss
Oh, hell
attempts
no.
life-saving measures
They
on
better have some guns
Dason,
back there or
noting that
something.
his
They better have
condition
some shit back
appeared
there.
consistent with an unresponsive individual. He also notes that Dason was shirtless and that his jeans were heavily soaked with moisture from an unknown source. Outside the home, Eric is temporarily placed in the patrol vehicle, but within moments, the situation begins to spiral out of the officer's control.
Well, stay seated. Yeah, we're in custody.
Alright, yeah.
I need you to stay seated.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
That won't be
Alright, go ahead. Can I just kiss my boys real quick?
No, I need you just in the car.
Listen,
Right?
my boys.
Look,
Alright.
listen.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Just let me kiss my boys.
Stay in the car.
Bro, just let me kiss my boys.
Stay in the car.
I'm just saying, like, just let me kiss my boys real quick, bro. Alright,
Get your ass!
I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that.
We ain't doing all that shit.
Faster.
I'm not doing all that. After you just... Here, I'm
listen,
sitting here. Listen, just...
All right, stand up.
Here.
Turn around. Don't do anything.
I'm not.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay up against the car. All right, now get back in.
Hey! No, I'm not doing it. Stop running. What are you doing? I just want to kiss my boy.
This motherfucker's a dumbass, bro.
No, I'm not.
This motherfucker tried to run and realize that they weren't fucking unclicked.
All right, now get back in.
Hey! No, I'm not
This motherfucker tried to run.
What are you
Bro, this
doing?
motherfucker's a dumbass. He tried to run and he realized that the fucking handcuffs were still on. Bro. Fucking dumbass. He tried to run, realized the cuffs were still on. He said, oh shit. Oh, I'm still running and they're still fucking on. You should have fucking checked and said, oh my god. This motherfucker should have done a little tug check and said, oh, well, there's still tension on that bitch. Cuffs are still on, dumbass. Oh, run away real quick. Oh shit, they're still on. No, I wasn't going anywhere. Bitch, get the fuck. Bro,
I just want to kiss my boy, bro.
Dumbass,
Come
bro.
on. Just let me kiss my boy.
Get back in the car.
All right, come on. Come on.
stop. The mom is parked at the corner of Hilltop.
Stay in there. You're not coming out no matter what.
All right, bro.
Without additional units on scene, Officer Sutton struggles to keep Eric restrained. Sutton attempts to secure Eric's handcuffs using a double lock, a mechanism that prevents cuffs from tightening or being manipulated. However, Eric uses his police experience to exploit this, and while his previous attempts at evasion have failed, he'd make one more, final, far more violent attempt to get away.
Everybody's trying to grab a gun! Everybody's trying to grab a gun!
Bro.
Stop! Get in the car, Walker. Get in the car. Now here. Burn him out. Burn him out. Burn him out. Burn him out. On the ground.
Bro, this one's stupid, bro. You already done fucked up your life. You just fucking it up more.
3 times doing that. Where's Stop. I can't stop. Yes, you can. It's on my wrist. And my hands going numb. Are you on your side? You gonna stop? Yeah. My hands going numb. All right. Turn them on. Numb. Yeah, hold on. I told you broke it. It's numb. All right. Stay where you're at. Stay here. I am staying here, but I told you broke it. All right. I'm moving your legs. All right. Take a deep breath. I am. All right, listen. You're wiggling around left. It's gonna make it worse. I know. All right. Well, I want you. We're done. We're done here. I want you to be done. We're gonna take you to the hospital. All right. All right. Well, let's just not wrestle anymore. It's just too hot as shit today. I know. You sweating? I'm sweating. Can we be done? I want to be still, bro. Like, all right, well, let's go to the hospital and talk about it. We don't need to wrestle on the ground. Is that helping anything? No, it's not. All right? All right. Okay.
Eric attempts to unholster Officer Sutton's service weapon, eventually managing to loosen it and nearly knocking it to the ground. Fortunately, Eric's handcuffs prevented him from causing any further harm. As the chaotic scene finally settles, officers briefly discuss the frantic events that just unfolded.
I go up to Subway to meet her, go in to make sure he didn't go to Subway to miss communication. Come back here, I said, let me just check the house. They started getting real weird. I'm like, well, if you just stay back, he's a Baltimore City cop. Started to get real weird. I'm like, no, I can check the house. You stay back. You stay back. You stay back. You stay back. I go up and weigh it off. He goes, he wouldn't be up here. There's an attic thing undone with a screw in it. He looked in there and saw the boy laying there. I was trying to drug him out where he is now and did what I could. I immediately, as soon as I saw the boy's leg, like 95 hands, they get him out here and asked for more units to start the CPR. Drug him out and started CPR. Okay.
Damn, man.
All right. Are you good?
You're good. You're not hurt.
No, I'm hurt. Should have done that if I'd have known. If I'd have just did that first. You may not have been hurt. I'm gonna take the whole block, bro. You can see that. Hey, Steve, take him. Come on. Just walk away. Do a CPR. Sorry. We got one.
Where's the 10-7?
1448 inside. Yeah, like apparently, well, we went upstairs to check the house and we had a gun sleep area. What's up? There's like a gun sleep area, and my partner looked in there, 95, and I don't know what's going on. And then when we took it to my car, I gave him an opportunity because I needed to double lock his stuff, and then he unbuckled himself, went out, and grabbed.
EMS attempted to perform CPR on Dason, but it was too late. Dason was declared deceased shortly after by EMS. What officers uncovered with Dason was only the beginning. As the investigation deepens, Eric's children would reveal further secrets, painting an even darker picture of the reality behind closed doors. For now, the decision is made to take Eric, his children, and his ex-wife Latrice to the police station. Everyone would eventually make it to the station, each separated into their own individual rooms, awaiting intense interrogation. Eric would be left alone to hopefully calm down and collect his thoughts. Meanwhile, detectives speak with both Latrice and her child Evan, hoping to collect more information that can be used when speaking with their main suspect.
So he did have some kids with her. I'm
woman
confused.
was depositing a check at the bank.
Bro, they be captioning it weird.
When it fell into
his kid, her kid, his kid,
asking her what kind of person Dason was.
If it's both their kids, say both their kids.
Detectives are considering the possibility that he and Eric may have gotten into a fight that somehow escalated into tragedy. But what Latrice describes denies that theory completely and makes Dason's case even more heartbreaking.
Can you sit a little bit closer over here, please? Yeah. There's a lot of specific questions that I wanted to talk to you about. Can you describe DJ? Was he an argumentative person? Was he a quiet person?
So the son was more of a quiet person until he got to know you, but he was always mannered. He talked to a lot of adults, but he never was disrespectful or any of that. I had teachers from his elementary, the principal, middle school, they all showed up for my son. He was that type of child. You know when teachers come.
Would you say he was a sweet boy?
He was very sweet and always willing to help. That was one of the things across the board. Always willing to help.
In the loft, in the crawl space in the loft, what was normally kept in there?
Nothing.
Safes?
Nothing.
Was that
She
ever
said,
left
"Nigga,
open?
do not believe."
No.
She said, "Ma'am." She said, "Ma'am, do not believe that shit for a second. Nothing. That nigga told you gun safes. Nothing. He put my son in there. He did all that shit today. He has never put a damn thing in there. Nothing." She said, "Bro, do not let this motherfucker start steering y'all one way. Nothing."
It was always closed.
Nothing.
Because I don't like it. Like, it freaked me out. There is a light switch in there.
Okay.
So I was like, where's that light coming from? And I turned the light switch off. But I don't know, maybe it was him.
So let's talk about that. You called me and you said that you saw him, you viewed him at the funeral home. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was before he was embalmed because I wanted to see him.
Right. And you saw new bruises.
Yes.
Where did you see new bruises?
On his nose. Like that circular dark mark on his upper nose. His lip looked busted also. Like that wasn't there. And then his eyes were like purple. I don't like.
They were puffy and purple.
Yeah. It looked to me like he was in a fight. And my son doesn't fight.
Dason's autopsy report ruled his cause of death as asphyxiation, which, in combination with the bruises and marks on his face, implied he was likely strangled to death.
I knew it. And he was my baby. So I knew it. I still have those feelings that, no, I'm not happy with. Because to me, it doesn't say I did it, but it says there's enough evidence to say I did it. So, let's just say you did it then.
Latrice makes it clear she believes Eric is responsible, even though she didn't witness the incident herself. But her son Evan, seated just 3 doors down in his own interview room, has information that could take the investigation even further.
How are you? Good. Good. You said your name is Evan, is that correct? Do you know how to spell your name? You can go ahead and write it down. 7. Okay, nice handwriting. And how old are you?
7.
7? You want to write 7 for me?
Yeah.
So I don't forget. Sometimes I forget.
Notice the harsh contrast between interview rooms. Evan is sitting in the department's safety room, a space created to provide comfort and reduce stress for victims and young children involved in sensitive cases. His interviewer, Miwa, is a forensic interviewer from Maryland, trained specifically to speak with children and family members connected to a criminal investigation. And because Evan is only 7 years old, you'll notice a drastic difference in how his interview is conducted.
My job is to talk to kids and families all the time, and today I get to talk to you. And we talk about a lot of different things in this room, and this is called the safe room because anything we talk about is always safe, and you're not in any trouble. I'm just here to listen to you and talk to you.
Okay.
Miwa explains to Evan that everything is being recorded and that he is not in trouble, but rather just there to help him out. She spends 15 minutes talking about movies and more of Evan's interests to help him get more comfortable before discussing the day of Dason's murder.
And Evan, who do you live with?
My mom.
Your mom?
Gotta open them up, crack them out a little bit. Some kids be different.
I live with TJ. And then my dad.
That sucks, man.
Okay. And do you know what you're here to talk about today? No? So, tell me a little bit about your family.
Tristan, he likes to fight and play and steal toys from others. I like the color, and then I also like Kids Bob and Tristan.
And you said you also live with the DJ, is that right?
And my mom. and Tristan.
So DJ, how old is DJ?
15.
15? Tell me about DJ.
DJ like going in the water, tickling me. Can't really remember all the stuff he used to do. But he loved playing Roblox games.
Tell me about the last time you saw DJ.
My mom wasn't at the house.
Tell me who?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I've always been more of a thinker than a fighter.
Who's at the house?
Dad, and then DJ, and then me. DJ was going to Arizona with Mommy, and then Daddy was waiting at the door with DJ. DJ put his bags in the basement, and then I don't remember what happened next. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Miwa would tell Evan to draw the last time he saw Dason, and he'd draw the staircase leading to the home's loft. The same staircase Eric has dragged Dason's body up.
And so, who is this person?
That was DJ.
That was DJ? Where was Dad?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So Dad was up here and then DJ was right there? Okay. Where did they go after?
They never went anywhere. They were just waiting at the steps.
Oh, they were waiting at the steps? Who was he waiting for? Or what was he waiting for?
He was waiting till Mom came. The DJ.
Did that happen?
No,
not yet. Was there anything that you worried about on that day?
No.
I wonder if there's anything that you were scared about that day.
I wasn't scared.
Evan struggles to reveal the details of the events he saw that day, likely due to the discomfort of speaking with a stranger in a police station. But the information he gave his mother on the day of the incident provides far clearer insight into the disturbing events he saw.
You said that one of your children said something to you?
Evan.
Evan, and what did Evan say?
That he saw Daddy bringing DJ upstairs. And I said, where were you? And he said he was in the living room. I just didn't want to pry too much, but then I said, oh, was DJ sleeping? He said, no, he wasn't snoring. And then I said, was he moving? And he was just like, no. And then he also told me that Daddy made him and Tristan go in the bathroom and cover their eyes.
Okay.
But this was before. This was when the police first knocked at the door.
Okay.
Evan didn't say anything about the knock because he told him to go in the bathroom first. So I'm a little confused of like the order. So I don't know if that's maybe when he was gonna let the police in. But Evan did say he saw that. And he was in the living room because they told me he was watching Loki.
In addition to these grim details, Latrice would go on to explain how Eric's life had begun to collapse all in synchrony. Due to the protective peace order Latrice had filed, Eric was suspended from the Baltimore Police Department the very same day of Dason's death. He had just separated from his wife, was about to lose his children, and was now left without a job. Latrice also explained that the peace order she filed was not her first attempt to separate herself from Eric. Months prior, Latrice filed her first peace protective order, writing, "I am in fear for my life and well-being because Eric Banks keeps trying to control, follow, and emotionally abuse myself and my sons." The order was denied, however, and it wasn't until months later that her second attempt was granted. It was clear Eric's life was falling apart leading up to Dason's death. Eric had hidden his body, lied to officers regarding his whereabouts, and had a violent outburst once the body was discovered. It'd be hard to assume that he wasn't directly implicated in Dason's death. But evidence alone wouldn't be nearly enough to get him to confess. After all, he was a police officer of 10 years and knew how the criminal justice system worked just as well as any interrogator working against him. But unfortunately for Eric, the interrogation he was about to undergo would crack even the most well-trained of suspects. Eric is placed into Anne Arundel County Interview Room 2B. This room was designed for priority matters, exclusive to high-profile cases. Because Eric had attempted to attack an officer earlier in the day, he's been handcuffed to the table to restrict movement. Eric is left alone for multiple hours as the detectives prepare for his interrogation. While waiting, he can be seen glancing around the room multiple times, likely searching for a camera. What Eric didn't know is interview room 2B has a small camera placed in an unusual location, which Eric never managed to spot. The primary investigator assigned to this case is Detective Louis Adrian. His prior service in the United States military likely factored into the department's strategic choice to have him conduct the interview. This shared background enables Adrian to establish rapport with Eric, a key component in the upcoming interaction.
So, you know why we're here. We want to talk about what happened, why it happened, and anything surrounding that whole situation. But you know as well as all of us that we have to go through Miranda with you. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go through Miranda first of all, and then I'll start getting all the other information, okay?
After reading Eric his rights, the detectives would spend nearly an hour connecting with Eric and bonding over their shared military experience.
He's like, now you come in, you're in front. Okay. We go back in, we about to go in the building, like, you're in front. She's like, but I thought you said you're like, some people were made, you know, to do certain things, and I said, I'm not made to be a front person. So I'm running the block down, and I remember so I was like, hey, whoever that officer is right there running, just keep going, because you're about to run right into him. And out of nowhere, these two guys just come out, pop out, and I'm like, okay, I got him. And they just fall over, and and he was like, yeah, whoever that was running, you was moving, and you just ran, and I was just like, he was like, don't, because I was slowing down, like.
Eve to me is basically
I ain't trying to hear all that. I ain't trying to hear this nigga's proms. I ain't trying to hear about this nigga's prom.
Keep going.
Bro,
like, okay,
get into the investigation. I ain't trying to hear about
This friendly conversation
days.
appeared to take Eric out of the tense mental state. It appeared that Eric sharing his favorite moments from the military gave him a sense of importance, like he had an identity he was proud of, or at least used to be. But that moment is short-lived, as he's quickly brought back to the reality of why he's sitting inside a police interrogation room.
So you spent 3 years, and you're still active in the Baltimore City Police Department.
Yes, sir.
So from what I hear, you're suspended?
No, I'm suspended now. Well, I'm suspended, yes.
Okay. Why? Can you tell me what's going on with that?
May 8th, I got a piece of protective order against my wife.
Okay.
You got one against her?
Yeah, I got one against her. Same day, she took the firearms out the house. She took the safe out of the home. You know, Anne Arundel County did press charges.
They press charges against
her.
Her for taking
the safe with the firearms.
The firearms.
Yes, sir.
And were they your duty firearms?
Duty firearm. My whole full duty belt was in there.
Okay.
Firearm, taser, magazine, pouches, everything was in there. She turned around and went and got a piece on me, saying that I was following her. But when she got it, that's when pretty much
they have to suspend.
Yeah, I have to get suspended. Her mom sent my mom something talking about I was following her. This and that. I'm like, how? I'm here at work. How you say I was following? I was like, there's no way. That's when we both ended up at the courthouse, and I was like, because I was like, I'm just putting a stop to this. So I let the clerk know. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but every time that my wife's trying to leave or something's trying to happen secretly, there's a peace order for me to get kicked out the house. And I was like, that shouldn't be, and that's when they brought us both in, so we both got seen by the judge, and he granted us a peace order for both of us to stay away from each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was that?
That was just, was it 2 days ago?
Okay.
Was it, no.
Monday?
Well, no, yesterday. It was just
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So y'all met with the judge?
Tuesday.
And you're still suspended up until this point? Or
yeah, I'm still suspended.
So when, maybe it's the way Baltimore works and how slow they are and stuff. So you have the peace order, she gets one on you, and then it gets...
Denied.
It
has to go to IA. You have to do that full
They have to do that.
Yeah.
And so you're still suspended even though it's been cleared up?
Yes.
Gotcha, okay.
At this point, the detectives had no reason to assume Eric was lying. He'd been open and honest with them the entire time, and seemed rather friendly. It isn't until they begin discussing the day of the incident that investigators realize Eric's perceived honesty had all been a calculated act.
So yesterday we go to court, get the peace and protective orders. They grant the whole motion, for us to stay away from each other. The two youngest boys supposed to stay with me. The oldest, he's going to Arizona with his mother. And she tells the judge, that's what you want to do, blah, something. So right after that, call him. I was like, hey, start packing your bags. You're going to be going with your mom. He's like, what? Why? I'm like, your mom said you wanted this. It's what you're supposed to do. I guess, I don't know. I didn't have that conversation. Previously to that, me and him had literally just sat down at the table. because I could tell that my son was like depressed and he was going through like. And that's really what our trip to on the first was like.
So
just to try to get him away, get him out. We sat down at the table and I'm like, "What's going on with you? How are you feeling about this? Where are you at with this?" And he's like, "Honestly, I don't know." He's like, "I hate it. I don't want to feel like I'm choosing sides. I just want to be left alone with everybody because then it's like they're calling me, telling me this and this, this and that, and it's like I gotta keep certain things from you." He's like, I don't want to be a part of this. He's like, "I'm tired." So I say, "Just go and start packing your bags." And he's like, "Okay." We wait, I get my paperwork, I come home, and on my way home, just like, I just felt like I was done. Like, you know what, today's gonna be the day I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like my family's falling apart. I'm suspended from work. Possibly gonna lose my job. So it's like, situation.
It's just building.
Keep going. It's like vendetta. And I even sent a text to say, I don't know why we feel like we have to be at war.
Right.
Like, we shouldn't have to be at war. It's like, if you out here lying to these guys, telling like, you gotta guess, what are you trying to move in with them? You know, telling them that you're living in hotels where you're not, you're staying with your mom. Like, what are you doing? So at this point, it's like, you know what? I'm just tired.
Yeah, you're tired of it.
Yeah,
it's a way out to get peace. I get. Yeah, a lot of people go through that, man.
Yeah, and it was like nothing. I felt like everything was just coming to an end, and I feel like that now. Like, honestly, everything was coming to an end. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. It is what it is.
So when you got home yesterday, was there anyone in the house?
Yes, it was. Deshaun was in the house.
Okay.
Evan was in the house, and Tristan was in the house.
So you go in there and you're doing all this stuff, right?
I go in there and I go in there. I see him upstairs. Like, he got his bags packed. I had to go and take your stuff downstairs when your mom's come. And she called him. It's like, "Mom's calling." And he was like, "What do I say to her?" I say, "Tell her, just talk to her. Like, she called me, whatever." And he answers the phone, and they have a conversation. And that's when I'm like, "Okay, what'd she say to you?" She said she's gonna be in the area, just bring my stuff downstairs. I said, "Okay, cool." I said, "So the police should be coming, and when they come, everything goes smoothly."
This is the moment where Eric's act begins. Notice how he begins looking blankly into the ceiling as he recounts critical moments. For the last hour, Eric hardly looked up to the ceiling once.
I go downstairs and I'm in the kitchen. I just made a big bowl of Gatorade. Not a big bowl, but a big picture of Gatorade. It's blue. It's probably still, I believe it's still on the counter. But like I said, you say you never went to the hospital. The bag of crushed up pills that I had was right there. The son came downstairs. He asked me something. He was like, what did he say? He came downstairs. He asked me something, and I can't remember his exact word. He was like, asked me, I think it was a leave or something like that. I said, "The son, just wait. We're not gonna because he was like, I don't want to go." He was just telling me that he didn't want to go and shit like that. I said, "Look, just wait. We're not gonna talk about shit because I'm gonna take your brothers to your mom's house and I was coming back." I said, "If your mom gets here with the police before I get back, unfortunately, you gotta go with her. That's just the way it is." He's upstairs. I remember Tristan. I told Tristan, I said, "Tristan, go get your shoes." Tristan said, "Okay." So Tristan goes upstairs, he gets his shoes. And he comes, he's like, "Daddy, what's wrong with DJ?" I'm like, "Huh?"
I'm Steve Ballmer, and here's a quick take from my teammate at USA Facts.
Nigga is yapping, I'm not gonna lie.
So I go upstairs.
I am finna fall asleep.
He's in the bathroom. And he's in the tub.
He's just yapping, saying some stupid shit.
I seen him. I was like, what the fuck? That's why I pulled him out the tub. And as I'm pulling him out the tub, I laid him flat on his back on the floor. And then, at that time, I'm not sure, I think it was Evan or Tristan. He was like, "Daddy, somebody at the door." And I'm just looking at my feet. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck?
Eric makes his story clear.
So the story he's going for is the 15-year-old took his life because he wanted to get away from his mom. Yet
He had planned to end his life, but coincidentally, Dason had the same plan and did it first. It's an extremely complex alibi and only becomes more unlikely after Eric explains why Dason's body ended up hidden inside his bedroom.
Yeah.
So I go downstairs, I go to the front door.
That should make no sense.
Okay.
And I panicked. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to say. So he asked me, he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I started talking to him, telling him what's going on. What did he say? He said, "So what's the situation?" And I told him about the situation. And I was like, you know, my wife, she's supposed to be waiting on y'all to come. You know, y'all supposed to be serving her with a piece of protective order and whatnot. He's like, yeah, she's supposed to be picking up our son. And he was like, is she here? And at the time, he was upstairs on the floor, in the bathroom. When he said, was she here? My mind, I was like, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
You panicked.
Yeah. Because it already looked bad. I already moved him. And I was like,
you got him out of the bath.
Yeah. Was it? And then when I got out of the bathtub, I asked the officer, and there's no body on cameras on. You can see. I asked him like, can I go in the house? You know, use the bathroom real quick. I remember asking that. And he was like, no, just wait. Okay. And then the other officer showed up. And then when he showed up, he's asking, he was like, so is the son here? Still the same thing. No. I should have said yes. You know.
Yeah, I knew my perfect world.
I knew my state of mind. My state of mind was to kill Eric.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: is that why? Because I did watch some of the footage when they went to loosen your handcuffs. You kind of got a little silly on them. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What was your? I mean, you went for the officers gun. What was up with that? I mean,
well, before we get to that, when I first went back in the house, when the officer told me, the tall officer, he told me, he said, go get the sergeant's phone. I ran upstairs. His phone was in the bathroom on the counter.
Okay.
So I run upstairs, and I get the phone. Because wait, back up. Before I did that, I asked him. I said, "Can I go upstairs? Can I go in and use the bathroom?" So I initially wanted to shut the door. He said, "No, just wait." And then the other officer, he was like, "Well, go. I need you to go grab the son's phone." I ran up, grab it, and I shut the bathroom door. I'm still nervous.
Which bathroom was it? Was it the one in the master or the small?
No, the small one. The small one in the hallway. And I'm still shaking. And then when I come back downstairs, I go. I go out the door. I give him the phone. I'm still shaking in my hand, and everything's in my head saying, Eric, just say what you saw. But then, in my other part of me, I'm like, my son just did this.
Right.
Objectively, Eric's story hits all the points. He has an excuse for almost every suspicious detail, even finding a way to explain why blood was found all over his house. The issue is that these details are simply too coincidental to ever sound believable. And even Eric knows this.
I don't know why, I just was like, I gotta move him. I picked him up, did the fireman carry, took him out of the bathroom, into the master bedroom, up the stairs, and I was like, because I know they're gonna want to come back in the house and search it. I was like, I'm gonna be cool, I'm fine with that. I was gonna let them search it. And I tucked him in, the area, and I left the thing open.
So when you say the area, you're talking like a
little crawl
space. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
But getting back to that, when they came in, they searched the house, they went upstairs, and he seen the thing open. That's when the officer, when he asked, I panicked, and I was like, yeah, this is where I keep my safe, blah, 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 whatever. But the son was in there.
The son was in there, okay.
And they put the handcuffs on me. I went back downstairs. And when they put me downstairs, I was like, life is over because it looks different. It's no matter what I say from this point, it looks like I'm a liar. It looks like I lied because I already lied twice. You asked me what the son in the house, I said no. You asked me did I know where he went, I lied because I already lied twice. You asked me what the son in the house, I said no. You asked him did I know where he went, I said no, I think he ran out the back door or something. And so it always looked bad because I'm already told you a lie. Even though in my head it's like, you probably should just said the truth. You probably honestly should have left him where he was at.
Call police or down the fire department or whatever.
Yeah, call police.
Well, that's the world. But sometimes
But I was already in. I was already in the mindset of Eric's gonna die today.
Okay.
The detectives decide to take a break and discuss what their next plans would be. At this point, they both know Eric is lying to their faces. So the goal for the rest of the interrogation will be to get Eric to admit to his lies and ultimately confess to the murder. To do this, they decide on Detective Adrian conducting the rest of the interrogation alone. Since one-on-one confrontation is generally considered to be more effective, Adrian would return with a clearly different demeanor from earlier. He's stern and wastes no time in asserting that his nice cop act is over.
Are you good? Do you need anything before we get started again?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? Alright. So Detective DePietro had to step aside just for a second. But what I wanted to do, like I told you, I wanted to come back and go back over some things with you. Okay. I actually want to go back and in detail just go through some of these steps.
Eric would recount his story exactly the same as before, claiming he simply found Dason dead and had nothing to do with it. And it seemed as though Detective Adrian had nothing concrete to combat Eric's lies. That was until he brought out Dason's autopsy report.
I'm gonna tell you this. I know that you spent 10 years in the military, and you were in the Marines, weren't you?
Yes.
What's their whole thing in the Marines? Like, what do they always teach? Honor, integrity.
Honor, correction, commitment.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I don't see that from you right now based on what you're telling me. I think you telling me something different.
From you, fam.
But I know you're a Marine.
Okay.
I know a lot of people that's Marines, man. And that's one thing that they would, like, integrity, honor. No, you don't mess with that if you're a Marine.
Yes.
I know you want to tell me the truth.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time.
Hear me out. Level 1, level 4. I don't even know if I can get to level 4. Level 1, super little. Not bad, actually.
And you sitting here like giving me a story. You giving me what I want to hear, just to sound good, but it's not it. That's not it.
Trust me, I'm not trying to sound good to you.
And I'm gonna tell you the other thing. And I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Yeah.
You keep talking about the autopsy. The autopsy said he was strangled.
Hell no.
The autopsy said he was strangled.
Hell no. Hell to the no.
Well,
hell to the no. DJ was no strangled.
Who else was in the house?
Hell to the no.
Who else in the house?
I'm gonna just let it sink in and let you decide what you gonna explain that to.
No, DJ wasn't strangled.
Well, then what happened? Tell me what happened.
There's no. DJ was not strangled. DJ, like I told you, DJ went downstairs. He came back upstairs, and DJ was in that tub. Like I said, when I came in that room, he was in the tub. When I grabbed him out, I grabbed him like this, and I pretty much put him in the fireman's carry. When they left, I could drag them up to my room. If that's the case, I would have left him in there, and I would have said or had them come in there to be like, but DJ wasn't no strangle. There was no way. No, there was no way DJ wasn't no strangle.
That's your boy. You had pride in him.
Yeah, but
you had pride in him. You were trying to help him out with his grades. You were getting him in STEM classes, and then this happened.
But you saying DJ was strangled? Nah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's you.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. This didn't happen.
You saying he wasn't?
I'm not saying.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not just putting it in the air, nigga. No, I'm saying it to you. There's a reason
I'm not
saying
saying that. I believe that part, but I believe something else happened.
Note Eric's lack of emotion when hearing this information. No tears are shed, but rather an array of defensive rage. This, alongside the other countless red flags Eric is portraying, is a telltale sign for detectives that a suspect is lying.
You need to tell me the whole story.
Like I said, DJ, when I came in there, DJ was literally in that tub. There was no way I'm gonna sit there and strangle DJ, not harm Tristan. Why would I? I don't even have no ammo to want to strangle this boy. I have nothing against him to want to strangle him. Nothing.
Okay.
No anger in my heart, no nothing. Cause then, like I said, if I was gonna do that, why would I leave my other two boys? If I was gonna do that, I would have took all of us out. DJ was not no strangle.
So then what happened? Tell me the story. We start from scratch. Tell me the story.
DJ was not no strangle.
Well, then tell me what happened. You're not telling me the truth. Tell me what happened.
Bro,
I'm right here standing right now. I'm giving you a chance right now.
You asked me to tell you that I strangled myself.
No, I didn't.
Eric understands the legal system well enough to avoid offering a direct confession when confronted. From investigators' perspective, he knows that admitting involvement is the worst thing he can possibly do. Well, besides not asking for an attorney. Regardless, it's going to take more than just a heated confrontation to make Eric crack. So Detective Adrian resorts to a completely different approach. Empathy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the way this is gonna be something you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life.
Yes, sir.
This is something you are gonna have to think about every night before you close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, you're gonna think about what you did to him. That's what you're gonna think about. You're gonna think about what you did to him. And it's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. Or what you can do is you can talk to me. You can tell me what really happened, and at least that load will be off your chest.
See, I'm telling you right now, there's no, like, you're telling me to say I strangled my son. I did not strangle my son. That's what you're asking me. I understand you're trying to line with me and, you know, and show the compassion, trying to, like, hit me. But there's no me and strangling DJ at all.
Okay, so let's take strangle out.
There's no me strangling DJ.
We taking strangle out of the equation now.
Okay.
What happened?
I told you what happened.
We taking strangle out.
Yes.
What happened?
He was upstairs in that tub. DJ was literally in that tub.
You didn't put him there?
I did not put him there, no. DJ was physically in that tub already. When I came to that bathroom, DJ was in there.
Did you assist him at all?
No.
With anything?
No, I didn't assist him at all with nothing. Nothing. I did not assist him getting in that bathroom. Did not assist him going in that bathroom. He was upstairs already. And like I said, when he went downstairs, he was downstairs for a good period of time. He was upstairs, and what's his name? I was down. Tristan was down. Tristan was trying to go what's his name with his shoe. I told him, and that's when Tristan said out of his mouth, "Daddy, what's wrong with DJ?" Tristan literally said that out of his mouth, and I went up there to check on him. I don't recall seeing him. Don't recall him removing no belt. I don't recall removing anything that could have been around his neck. I don't recall moving this shit.
So here's the thing, and I hate to frustrate you, and but I also have a job to do, and I also have to get down to the bottom of this. And when I walk through the door, and when I hear everything that happened, things don't add up. Things don't make sense.
Okay.
They don't make sense at all. If you would have done things different, if you would have been like, yes, my son, I just found my son in a tub, I helped him out, and told the officer, you know this. If you would have done it that way, it would have been different. But the fact that you didn't, now you're sitting here trying to explain yourself.
Well, I'm sitting here because the whole situation, I'm sitting here because I lied and said he wasn't in the house. I'm sitting here because I didn't tell the officer, like you say, it's straightforward what was going on.
That's two lies right there. How, like you said earlier, how are we supposed to believe you now?
Yeah, like I said.
So you telling me how am I supposed to strangle? How did I not assist him in getting in the tub and, I don't know, possibly drowning him? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. But but here's the thing. All I know is that you keep lying.
No, bro.
You lied initially twice. How do I know you're not lying right now?
Because, like, I told you straightforward. I'll say,
you told me straightforward, but you lied twice.
Bro, because that's why I said in the beginning, I said straightforward. There's nothing I can say. I said, I already know y'all done y'all homework, lay it all out on the table. I said, because there's nothing I can say just because I already lied twice. I said he wasn't at home. I identified that. I messed that up. Because then I see my son is dead.
Okay. All right. Do you, I'm gonna leave you alone for a little bit to think about things, but do you want anything else to drink or anything to eat?
I'm good with the water and the chips.
Okay. Give me just a second, man.
Okay. All right.
You need anything else?
No, sir.
All right.
As the detective leaves, Eric scans the room thoroughly and finally notices the camera hidden inside room 2B. Moments after making eye contact with the camera, he lets out one last desperate act.
Strangle? I don't know.
Unfortunately, it'd be too late to act his way out of the murder. Eric's testimony was flimsy at best, and Detective Adrian decided he'd gotten enough to wrap the nearly 5-hour interview up. Wow. Shortly thereafter, Eric was booked into the Anne Arundel County Detention Center under charges of first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and child abuse resulting in death. At trial, Eric would quickly accept a plea deal to second-degree murder as well as attempting to disarm a police officer. And on October 4th, 2022, he was sentenced to 42 years in prison. If Eric serves his full sentence, he'll be released in 2064.
Wow. Fucking weirdo, bro.
New Old Spice Cosmic Quest 24/7.
Fucking weirdo, bro. So because your life's not going good, your shit's fucked up, you about to have some shit going on with your bro, take your life, nigga. What the fuck? Why? That don't make sense. That don't make no sense. Your shit's going fucked up. Shit's not going the way you want it to. hey, I'm gonna take this little nigga's life. No, bro, kill yourself. Real shit, bro. Take yourself out, nigga. Take yourself out. Fuck, selfish ass nigga. Rest in peace. No bullshit. Rest in peace. That's sad, man. That's sad. With that being said, though, that is the end of the video. Longer one. If y'all stayed through the video, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for all the support y'all have been showing on the road to 500 subs. I appreciate y'all for the 200 subs we just hit, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, not like that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for all the support, as I just said. I don't got too much to yap to y'all about. Trying to knock out some more videos. I ain't gonna lie, it's an hour video. Loki's gonna low-key fuck me. I ain't gonna lie. Gonna have to find some shorter ones now, I guess, probably, or something. But I did take up a cool little minute, and yeah. But I don't got too much else to say. I'll follow you on the next one. Peace.